Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So, Ophiuchus, let's go ahead and jump on into this. We'll just see where our storyline's going to take us for right now. Ooh, cards are popping already. So, what do we have for Ophiuchus? We have got the Eight of Wands, but it's in the reverse. Ooh, I think these are all in reverse. We got a Five of Cups in the reverse. And then we've got the Ace of Cups in the reverse as well. Well, the thing that I like about this, though, is um, someone is very unstuck. They're no longer feeling sorrowful, feeling like they're hopelessly lost or in despair. They're not stumbling around, having lost their shirt, drinking too much, howling at the moon, trying to drown out their pain. This is all cleared up, is the best way for me to say it, because they're over this feeling of love. It's like someone has flipped off the light switch of love in their heart, and they're like, why was I ever in love with that person? Or why did I ever feel that much emotion for that? Oh my gosh, I was so stuck in my head, so stuck in sorrow. It's as if somebody found out something that allowed them to say, not for me. I never mind. I retract my statement. I'm not in love with that individual or that situation. I let me just erase my name from that little spot next to their name. We have a hanged man in kind of a jaunty little angle, but then we have a King of Wands upright. This is almost looking like Love is Blind, like I totally was ready to, give my whole heart to somebody. Um, I didn't see them for what they were. It's a darn good thing. Maybe the universe intervened and pumped some brakes for me so that maybe I could see things more clearly. It really feels like there was something here that was not visible. They needed to see it from a different perspective. Tell me what this was. Ooh, the Hanged Man. Okay, so we have a very tattered little Four of Wands card, and we have the Magician. I have to say, and please forgive me if you, because this might not be the nicest of messages, but it almost looks like our lead character here is no longer dealing with heartbreak nor filled with love about a person that they didn't see with true eyes. And what they're recognizing is this person might have been a bit of a trickster. They might have done this multiple times. Maybe Ophiuchus has discovered that you notice how this Four of Wands has like really tattered edges. That's because my baby ate it when he was a puppy. But I still use it because I feel like it adds a whole nother layer to the story. This Four of Wands was troubled. There were issues here, there was a lot of lost energy, lost like tattered and tired energy in relationships, almost like if a character overstates, I want to manifest this, let's do this could be like somebody who was a future faker, somebody who talked a good game, but and even if there was love here, there still was a lot of drama surrounding this. And I almost feel as if maybe Ophiuchus really wanted something to work out with this person. They were willing to believe in the very best. And that, yes, I believe this person means everything that they say. But it could have been that Ophiuchus was the treasure chest. And this person, this is not, oh gosh, how do I say this? It's almost like, in the nicest of ways, Ophiuchus was the one with all of anyone would be lucky to be with Ophiuchus. They have their life together. They have the full package is Ophiuchus. So who wouldn't want to be with Ophiuchus, right? But this person might have seen Ophiuchus as exactly that, this treasure trove of kindness and beautiful skills and all kinds of, a person of great substance, a person who their life would be better if they were with Ophiuchus. But what were they really bringing to the table other than maybe a whole lot of words, a whole lot of promises, a whole lot of manifesty, but no real action, more like it's going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to be fabulous. But when it comes to really making something happen, Ophiuchus is the only one who can make it happen. This could have been somebody who was like, I'm a visionary. I just come up with great ideas. And then Ophiuchus is a worker who gets it done. So I want to pair with somebody who has like tangible abilities to really get stuff done. And I just get to kind of kick back and I say that what I contribute is all these wonderful words. Is that really fair and equal balanced situation? These cards would argue perhaps not. And if that is what Ophiuchus recognized, is that I'm the one who makes stuff happen, they're the ones who talks about stuff. That could be super imbalanced. And I feel like this person probably knows that they missed out on the chest, but I really think it's all because and maybe this was a little bit of a fucus too. Maybe they said, "Wow, this person, every word that they say is so wonderful. It sounds like this is going to be amazing." But this can be a card of disillusionment because something is too good to be true, and it's like, "Oh, what a bummer." I thought this was going to be awesome. Well, the fact of it is, fucus is awesome, but were they bringing much to the table or were they only bringing illusions? And this really hints very strongly that Ophiuchus has now seen it, um, not just from their heart, not just what they wished it would be, but they've seen it through a different set of eyes now. And where they were once blind, they're looking at it from a different role and they're saying, wait a second, if I were going to be in a relationship with someone, is that all I would bring to the table? No, I would make sure that I'm bringing more than words. Like that's kind of what I would say is the softest way I could explain this. Hi Jen, thank you for being here, sweetheart. I hope you're having a great night. We got the 9 of cups. So Ophiuchus is replacing any stuck energy where they were disappointed because maybe they thought, I know I got to break it off with this person, but for a while it just sucked, it hurt. Or maybe Ophiuchus was even feeling like, man, they only wanted me for, my success or my money or, the fact that my life is put together. And it's like, but wait a second. Ophiuchus is seeing it through a different lens for themselves, also saying, why would I feel bad that I'm the one who has my life together and that's why somebody would find me attractive? I shouldn't feel bad about that. I'm freaking fantastic. It's unfortunate that all they could dream of was how to get someone like me instead of making themselves someone equal to me. That's unfortunate for them. I got nothing to be sad over. And I feel like that's a really important message because Ophiuchus is having such a big turnaround here. They're so much happier. Their heart is so much more full. And I think that's really important because it's all too easy to feel like, wow, somebody only wanted me to be their cash cow. And now I feel, used or ugly or, like all of those negative things. And it's like, wait, this is not the way to look at it at all. See it through the other lens. Somebody knew the value of Ophiuchus. Of course they wanted to be with Ophiuchus. Who wouldn't? But at the same time, what did they bring to the table? The only person who has any, like, if there is any shame to be carried, it's the person who sold the illusion, trying to get to somebody so high value. Like, do we say that diamonds, oh, how pathetic, those diamonds got stolen? No, everybody knows why diamonds are getting stolen because they're super valuable. It's the same thing. Ophiuchus was super valuable. Someone came in and tried to get what they could from Ophiuchus because Ophiuchus is the diamond. There's Ophiuchus shouldn't ever feel bad about that, is basically the big message in this. And I think that's a really important perspective. It certainly seems to be the important perspective because I think this is how Ophiuchus is able to like say, yeah, you're absolutely right. I am good. I'm happy. And I'm really happy that I'm not giving to a situation where they just want to steal me for my diamonds. Like I am the diamond. I don't want to be stolen by someone who just wants me for my value. I want somebody who sees my value and wants to put their value beside mine. Let's shine together, right? Sure enough, I gotta say, this Ophiuchus is turning their mindset around in such a pretty significant and beautiful way. We have a King of Pentacles possibly on the horizon. Ophiuchus could meet them while they go out. Maybe they go out and they celebrate the end of that connection and the end of the way they were feeling, that sorrow or any of that heavier energy. And as they celebrate the end of that connection, that could be where they meet somebody really wonderful. It's great to meet people when we're in a good vibe because it's kind of the best of a character, is like I'm happy, I'm feeling like I made good decisions and I'm grateful that I am who I am. We got an Ace of Wands in the reverse, we got the 7 of Swords upright. I think if anything, it's going to be such a tremendous like juxtaposition or beautiful highlight. Ophiuchus is out here having maybe a really good time and they meet someone of great substance, and it's going to really illuminate this lesson even clearer, right? Wow, somebody who's a person of substance and stable like I am versus the person I was dealing with that might have been a lot of words, maybe not so truthful in those words. We kind of saw them as a bit of a trickster. That that person I don't have any passion for anymore. You know, somebody that isn't honest, I can't seem to maintain my passion for them after all. So please bring in the new. Yes, I can see clearly the difference between someone who is truthful, who has more than words to offer versus somebody that was hoping I'd be the one that has more to offer and all they do is speak a good line. You know, I think it's kind of a blessing that it seems like Ophiuchus is going to have had that lesson so they can really tell the difference between somebody of high value versus whomever they dealt with before that was I'm sorry, this person really came across as a trickster in this one. I don't like to have stories of just like villains or something, and I'm not even sure that we would call this person a villain. They seemed like they wanted some kind of a connection. They really did, but it was under such difficult circumstances because they weren't really creating something of stability. They weren't offering anything more than words. That's that's tough because they knew that Ophiuchus was offering a heck of a lot more than words. They were the real deal. And that's where I would say that's why we call them that Seven of Swords person, because they were aware of what they didn't bring to the table, but they were trying to pretend they brought a lot more. You know, it's like if you read a menu at a restaurant and it says that it's this and that, and then you get the plate of food and it's like, oh wow, the fruit salad was like, a garnish of orange. That's not a fruit salad, right? That shouldn't even be listed as something. That's just to make the plate pretty. So don't say that it comes with fruit when it's a slice of, a piece of orange peel. So it's kind of like that. Like they were the orange peel trying to call themselves a fruit salad. That's the best way I could say that. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you do enjoy the channel, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. I will be doing one other video this week for Ophiuchus. It'll be sandwiched in amongst, oh, excuse me, there's actually two Harvest Moon messages that'll still come out this week. And then I'll see you guys as usual next week. But yeah, I'll probably be out of town for a bit. And so I may be gone for just a couple days, but see you guys as usual next week again. And I'll still have all of our typical videos that'll come out even while I'm away for the bonus messages and the today's topics. And then, like I say, the Harvest Moon messages. But thank you, everybody. Vatsala, always so good to see you. Thank you, sweetheart. It is a pleasure. Hi, Pam Jam. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Maria, hello, hello. Hi, Nancy. You guys, thanks for spending some of your is it Tuesday night? Yeah, Tuesday night with me. All right, everybody. Mwah. Lots of love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.